What's up, solopreneurs and side hustlers? Today's training, we're talking about how to automate the fulfillment process of your digital products using the Solopreneur Sidekick, aka Go High Level. And the same principles work with any other platform. The actual functionality may be slightly different, but at the end of the day, you're trying to figure out if someone provides their name, phone number, and email address to get a free download, how to get it to them. Or if someone puts in their credit card information to pay for an ebook, a course, a checklist, or some other form of digital products, how do you get it to them without you having to be involved? Well, that's what we're going to break down today. I'm going to share with you why you would want to do that. And this is part 4 of our 4-part series on how to build an automated sales machine for solopreneurs. And I'm also at the end going to show you how it actually looks, and we'll test drive one of my newest funnels to make sure that it works live and in living color. So do me a favor, comment in the chat where you're from. Drop the name of your business and or your brand, and smash that thumbs up or that thumbs down button. And if you like this kind of content and you're trying to grow a business online, you certainly want to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our live videos, as well as our uploaded trainings to help you grow your business. And real quick, if you do not know me, if you're new here, I am Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the Solopreneur Survival School, where it is our mission to help you as a solopreneur stay in the game long enough to get good enough to graduate from solopreneur to entrepreneur and build a passive income empire by leveraging the right tools, systems, AI, marrying that with your gifts, talents, and special abilities so that you can make money in your sleep. So if you're new, I'm going to quickly recap what we've gone through. And I do have an amazing checklist for you guys if you want to download the checklist. You don't want to always have to come back and revert to this video to see the training or the other videos in this series. So let me show you where you can go and grab your checklist from. First thing you're going to do is go over to CortezHustle.com. And you are going to scroll down and you're going to join our free community for the Solopreneur Survival School. Once you do that, you're going to end up in our school. And then all you're going to do is go over here and look at, let's see, this post right here, how to build an automated sales machine. You're going to click on that and you'll see that we've got days 1, 2, and 3 replays in here. But this PDF is your actual download, and it walks you through all of the steps from beginning to end in this series, starting with our top of funnel traffic sources, how to choose those. Then we went into a lead magnet, how to buy a lead magnet, how to build a lead magnet. Yesterday, we talked about the importance of upselling to a core product, or if you're already selling a core product, upselling to a higher ticket product or something in addition that complements that product. And today we want to talk about how do you fulfill on the products, especially those products that are digital. A lot of people get are really freaked out about the technology behind this stuff, but trust me when I tell you, it has gotten so incredibly simple. And tomorrow we're going to spend the whole half hour showing you how to easily log into a system like the Solopreneur Sidekick, aka Go High Level, and actually use some of their templates to make all of this happen. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I also have the blog post that walks you through a lot of this stuff as well. So let me grab that link and put that in the comments for you so you can go check that out if you want to read the detailed blog post behind this training series as well. We got that there for you. Boom. So we are on fulfillment, right? What is fulfillment? It is delivering your product or service to the customer. Ensuring a smooth fulfillment process is crucial for customer satisfaction. When you think about automating the fulfillment process, especially when it comes to a digital product, really it's all about where you're going to store the file, and then which platform you're going to use to give them access to that stored file automatically. And I'm going to show you an example of that here in a second. Number 3 is you want to nurture that customer relationship. So when you go beyond the purchase or the free download, what are you going to do to make sure that you continue that relationship going, you grow that relationship, or you encourage them to go ahead and buy additional products and services from you in the future? And for me, I do all of that with email or text message automation. So this is set up one time so you don't have to do it over and over and over again. And trust me when I tell you, it makes a huge difference, right? Now, there's some other things that you can do from an advanced level, like this live stream. For instance, I have an RSS feed set up so that it automatically emails my list and invites them to come check out this show or check out the replay. It automatically pushes this to certain social media platforms that I want to show up on every time I go live with this show. But when we're talking about delivering your products and services, it's all about storage. Let me give you the simple manual way to do this first, because I see a lot of people, and if this is you and you're a solopreneur and you're just starting out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you're putting out content and you're saying, hey, I have something that can help you solve a problem, and all you got to do is inbox me to get it. Well, what you're thinking about is, where am I going to store the file? In which case I'm going to get some sort of link that I can then send to them. The manual process would be this. It's simple. They inbox you and say, hey, I want that free resource that solves this problem. And you are basically, in my case, I'm operating from my phone. I have the link stored on my clipboard, and I would just send them the link. Now, this is how I operated for a long time. When I first got started in the online space, I didn't have money to buy any tools, y'all. I didn't have money to subscribe to different products and services to help me automate any of this stuff. So I literally did it manually. I would do a Facebook Live show every morning, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, and I would just tell people if they wanted to connect with me to text their name directly to my personal cell phone. That's right, I gave my personal cell phone number out every single morning. And what happened was, the way I did this manually, is they would text me their name and usually some sort of keyword. I will lock their number in my phone under that keyword, and then I would just communicate with them manually. Well, now we have tools like the Solopreneur Sidekick, which has text message marketing automatically included. So today, if you text me a keyword, it's not going to my personal cell phone, or you're not getting my personal cell phone number. Your message actually gets forwarded to my cell phone, but you're not getting my cell phone number. B is going to automatically send you a planned sequence of text messages and emails based on the keyword, right? And usually that's how I'm going to deliver to you the lead magnet, the free whatever, or a link to go join my community or buy my product or service, right? So there's a manual process, but today we're talking about automating that process. So I'm just going to jump into a screen share and show you my latest funnel, and we're going to walk through this live so you can see exactly what happens, right? So here we go. So this is my sales funnel, right? Top 7 ways to digital product profits, right? I love teaching people about digital products because once you set them up, they truly become more and more passive over time. The initial setup is going to take you some time, energy, effort. If you're using a tool like the Solopreneur Sidekick or Go HighLevel or ClickFunnels or any other digital platform delivery system, then it's going to cost you. However, once it's set up, it's not going to continue to cost you. In fact, it's just going to get more efficient over time. And what I really love is when you have systems like this set up, y'all, it literally condenses your activity down to just a couple things. Once this funnel is live, all I have to focus on is getting traffic to the funnel. I don't have to focus on a whole lot of other different inputs. If I just focus on getting the right traffic to the funnel will take care of itself. And as the first few people start going through the funnel, I'm going to then get some analytics. I can take those analytics and start to look at where are people getting hung up in the process? What do I need to improve on and make those little tweaks, right? But it is not a incredibly labor intense deal to get that going and get it humming on all cylinders. So let's just go here and see if I have this thing set up right. So basically it says, hey, top 7 ways to digital product profit. Discover what the gurus don't want you to know. How to create and make money from digital products using PLR content. PLR stands for private label rights content. And there's tons of sources, and we'll give you all of that stuff. So now it basically says, hey, if I want to make money with this, download my free guide with video. So I'm going to come over here and put in my name. And then I'm going to put in an email address. Let's see. All right. And then my phone number. And then I have this box here because if you're going to do any sort of text message marketing, you have to give your prospects this information, which basically gets them to agree to receive SMS text message marketing, and then tells them roughly how much you're going to message them. You got to let them know that data rates will apply, and you got to tell them how to unsubscribe, right? So I did all of that, and I'm just going to click the button, and I just noticed that button says button. It should say submit or subscribe. Okay, now the lead magnet that I'm giving away in this scenario is this free training. Notice how simple it was for me to deliver on what I promised. I promised them a free guide and training, right? On the top 7 ways to digital product profit. All I had to do is create 2 pages, right? I created the first page to capture their name, phone number, and email address. I created the second page where they can where I can actually embed the free gift that I offered them, which is the video training, and I offer them a free download and a checklist. Remember I said your free download must live somewhere where you can get a link to it. Well, here's the link to that free download. I hit download that guide, and boom, I'm going to get that guide in my downloads folder. But I'm also able to watch this video training. And you notice that when I originally tried to leave the platform, there is an exit pop-up that says, hey, want our help creating your digital products empire? Check out the PLR Profits Complete course. And then if I click here, now we're taken from the free giveaway to our complete sales page, which has a video sales letter, and it tells them all about what they need to do in order to really make money from this type of content. And it tells them how this course can help them get it done. And of course, it has some bonuses attached to it. And then there's a button for them to actually buy this product, right? So delivery can come in a few different ways. It depends on what you are delivering, right? Delivery can come in the form of a booked appointment on your calendar and you jump into a Zoom call with them to answer their questions. Delivery can look like if I'm giving away access to a free masterclass or webinar. Well, once they sign up for that, delivery can look like it either redirects to the page where the webinar lives, or you can email them a link to the webinar registration or to the webinar broadcast page where they can see what they have actually come to. Now, let me show you guys this as well, because some of the digital products you are delivering, you might want to put them behind a password protected members area. So I'm going to show you how you can do that with Go High Level or the Solopreneur Sidekick. And just so you know, the difference between the two, y'all, is if you are in business and you are coaching other business owners, especially in digital marketing and systems and automation, you might want to have your own Go High Level account so that you can resell Go High Level to your clients and your customer base. If you are new to all of this stuff and you're trying to get something set up just for your business alone, then you, my friend, could just go get the Solopreneur Sidekick, which is our white label version of Go High Level, and we'll help you build your assets so you can get your feet under you. And if you later decide that you wanted to resell Go High Level, you can always grab your own account at that point. So I'm going to show you this other strategy that you could use when it comes to deploying or fulfilling on your promise. One of the things that I do, as you see, I sell courses. Well, I don't want to just give a redirect page to my course area, because then they can just share the link to that page to anybody, including people who didn't pay for the course. What I want to do is I want to put the course behind a paywall, and that requires a membership access to get it. So if I go here and I go to products, I have now my membership area that will require, once someone pays for the product and their payment goes through, I will then email them their login credentials and the links that they need to access our course portal and our membership area. Then they can go in and look at our different course material. And then if I just preview this, this is kind of what it looks like in real time. Once they log in, they're able to go to this members area and they can start watching their courses. They can start downloading all of their material, and you'll see it has all the lessons in this particular module. They can also go to the next module and watch, and boom. This is how to deliver a course automatically. Now, you can also deliver your ebook this way. I've done that as well, is delivered ebooks this way, depending on the content. If it's a free ebook, then chances are I'm just going to give it to them where they can download it straight from a link in their email or a link on a thank you page. If it's a paid ebook, right, I'm going to put the ebook behind a membership where they have to log in, and once they're in the members area, they can read the ebook one chapter at a time, and they can do that on their smartphone, their smart device, tablet, website, or what have you. So this is how you deliver your digital products on autopilot, y'all. This stuff does not have to be complicated. We sometimes, if we're honest, we're using technology as a cop-out. We're using it as a way to throw in the towel. We're using it as a way to procrastinate. We're using it as a way to have an excuse not to execute, right? That's what a lot of us are doing. I'm not techie enough to do this. And listen, when you join our community, if you decide to get our Solopreneur Sidekick, we have training every single week to help you execute and walk through this stuff. Once a month, we have an all hands training where we literally have you share your screen and you tell us what you're trying to do, and me or somebody on my team hops into your account and start helping you to execute while you watch. So you're getting trained and you're getting stuff done at the same time, y'all. There is literally no excuse if you're in business and you're trying to make money, especially in the digital space, especially if you do not have a lot of financial resources. Now, if you have money to pay people to do stuff for you, then by all means, leverage that resource of money and pay people to get stuff done for you. But if you have no money and you have a lot of time, which is the case most of the time when you don't have a lot of money, you have a lot of time. A lot of times when you don't have a lot of time, it's usually because you're spending that time to make a lot of money. But either way, one of those two resources can get you the knowledge or the resources that you need to win in an online business. When I got started, I didn't have a lot of money. So I literally was on everybody's free webinar. I was downloading everybody's free ebook. I was on everybody's free masterclass. And what I did was I took the information and I executed. And this is how I knew if the information was sound. If I did what they told me and I got the results and I made money off my actions, then I would go back and I would buy their thing. And that's the model that I use today. I give you free information. If you take my free information and go execute on it, chances are you're going to come back and invest some of those earnings with me, right? That's the whole point. But you can't, there's a Facebook post that goes around and says you can't be busy and broke at the same time. Something has to give. So if you don't have the money to get some of this stuff done, then take the time to learn how to do some of this stuff yourself. And I'm very particular about my words. I said, take the time. When I was getting started with my first traffic source, it was a daily live stream / podcast. And in order to make that work, I had to take the time to learn how to do that stuff. And I didn't say make the time. I didn't say invest the time. I had to take the time from somewhere else. And guess where I took the time from? I took the time from sleeping. When I started this thing online 9 years ago, I was a full-time employee, father of 5, husband. I was head coach of 2 AAU basketball teams and assistant coach on the 3rd. I didn't have much time in the evenings because the minute I got off work, I was rushing home to get my kids, get the equipment loaded up so that we can go to practice. And we were practicing almost 5 days a week. When we got out of practice, right, we got out of practice at a decent time. But if you head coach of a basketball team or any sports team, then you know that as head coach, when you in practice, it ain't over for you. Chances are you got to take somebody else's kid home. So that put us home later than normal. Then I got to feed the kids, right? Then they got homework to do. So I didn't have the time after practice. So where did I take the time from? I took the time from sleeping in the morning. I didn't have to be at work till 8:45. So I started getting up at 5:30 or 6 a.m. and I prepared for a 7 a.m. podcast, and I would do my live stream / podcast every morning before I went to work. You got to take time from somewhere. What are you willing to sacrifice in order to win on the level that you want to win? What's going on, King? King says late with this one, but I'll go back and rewatch. Appreciate that, right? So just think about it. Don't let technology keep you from executing on some of these strategies. There's enough content and how-to information all over the internet. All you got to do is decide what you want and then start going to execute. And I promise you, every time you take one step, the next step will reveal itself. And if you don't know how to do it, yeah, young biz kids is the jam, right? If you don't know how to do it, then you start going down that rabbit hole of learning how to do it if you can't afford someone else to do it for you. So as always, guys, we've got open office hours immediately following this stream. If you want to jump into open office hours, ask me some questions, see some other stuff, then you're more than welcome to do that. Go to CortezHustle.com/open office hours if you want to have a conversation with your boy. We do that until 12 Central. So immediately after this, go to CortezHustle.com. The Zoom room will be open and I'll be there waiting for you. Chances are, if nobody shows up, I'm just there working on some stuff anyway. But if you show up, then we can have a great dialogue. Sometimes it turns into a one-on-one coaching session. Who knows when you go to CortezHustle.com/open office hours. Tomorrow, I'm going to actually show you how to start building an actual lead capture funnel from scratch, right? I'm going to show you how simple it is to do. If you can create a Facebook profile, you can build a sales funnel, you can build a website, because all of the technology has gotten so incredibly easy. All you're doing is dragging and dropping content. I'm going to show you how to do that starting on tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe so you get the notification. And I will see you guys in open office hours, or I'll see y'all tomorrow. Until then, get your money up because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.